some look at period one. They have 4 periods today. Only one of the periods we're allowed to do any sort of film or video of, so I figured I'd give you a look at what's going on and what's happening. Got your quarterbacks over here doing some nice little warm-up stuff, working on their drops, extension, center quarterback exchange, some get-off stuff over here, some light warming up. This is exciting. This is exciting. We're trying to get a look at, too, who's out here and who's doing stuff today. Got Armstead working on the little side field over here, working on some things, working on some movement stuff. Bosa down there as well, working on some things in the corner on his own. It's exciting. It's real exciting. I like it. Some monster walks over there. From Mr. Verrett. Getting the hips loose, getting the butt warm.
Good. Where you at?
Some good stuff going on.
Hey, I'm at the
Nice exchange stuff.
Check it out. I'll flip it on you. Here you go. You see it? There. Hey, look. Right there. Right behind the stadium. It's like limited people. Hey, so.
How you doing, Jason? What's going on, Mr. Ellsworth?
There they are right there. The straight lance, too. The 7 in the black. Oh, wait, he's going to fire on this.
There's Sudfeld over here. David, how you doing, sir? David, how you doing? Just want to give you guys a little bit of just a tune in here. And just some stuff that's going on, stuff they're working on right now. They got center quarterback exchanges. They're just doing some warm-up stuff. It's some light stuff right now. It's period 1. So that's first period. But the only period that we can do any sort of recording or filming of, showing you anything, pictures, etc., all that. The rest of it is, whatever the 49ers decide to release. So figured we'd give you some good looks at what's going on. Mr. Breezy, how you doing, sir? How you doing, Mr. Breezy? Wayne Breezy, ladies and gentlemen from Nitty Gritty Niners in the chat. How you doing, sir?
It's just starting right now.
How you been? Saw Armstead out here working a little bit earlier. Bose off on the side doing some stuff right now. Trey Lance taking some snaps with Rosen and Sudfeld. And Jimmy, everyone working on stuff. Trying to get everything cleaned up with Alex Mack and the sweat.
All right, bro.
Looking good so far.
All right, later, man. He lives in Dallas.
I'm glad you're doing good, Wayne. Glad you're doing good. That channel's doing really well too, man. You guys are blowing up right now. I love it. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Looking forward to Sizzling Sundays this season. Sizzling Sundays is going to be fun. Over at Nitty Gritty Niners on the Wayne Breezy channel on YouTube, Twitch. You find them all those places. Appreciate the $4.99 there, Mr. Breezy. Thank you so much. Super chat. Appreciate that. We'll have to pick a game. I think you had talked about Philadelphia. We can still do that Philly game. I think we all would love that. We've been talking. We may have to bring in a secret weapon. Have to bring in Tommy. I think he does actually, Jason. From what I remember, he has a full actual beach towel that he uses. May not have it right now though. They just started. They're just getting warm. Got about a minute left here before they get into, I think, what is officially going to be period 1. Saw Jason Verrett a little bit earlier working on some monster walks, getting the hips loose. He needs to use baby powder, maybe that might help. That could help. Austin Watkins working on some special teams. All right, folks. We're here. "17 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Let's get into it. It's officially period 1 time, boys and girls. Let's see what we got in store today. What are we doing? What are we doing today? We're going to get a good heavy look here at the defense and what they're going to be working on, which is great. Love to see that. The always and forever iconic Nick Bosa. It's all the first team D right here getting ready. Let's go. We got Bosa, we got Ward, we got Greenlaw. Jeremy, that's a lot of Niners fans, man. They feel you. They feel you there. Working on their base right now, cleaning it up, working on their adjustments. Working on responsibilities, coverages, looks, and things of that nature. Looks good. Got Verrett and Mosley working. You got Dante Johnson back here working as the third guy who's going to be rotated in with this group. It's good. You got the offense working on the deep field over here on some installation. McDaniels doesn't look too happy over there. He's got some issues. He got some complaints. He wants things looking differently over there. You like to see it. Mike McDaniels taking charge. Tavon Wilson coming down in the box. You'd like to see it. Their second unit over here working on some stuff as well. Again, just going through the motions right now. They're doing their EDD stuff, which you love to see. And offense is going to be down there putting in some stuff and just kind of walking through formation sets, stuff they want to see executed today probably. And then the cameras will go away and then they'll actually go to what they want to do. So they don't want everyone knowing what it is. Canning. And the defense jumps offside. Ooh, man. Rome to upset her. What's going on, my guy? What's going on? Nothing crazy going on right now. We just want to give you guys a look at what's happening and how practice is starting today, which is very similar to Saturday's practice. A very similar start. Working on gap responsibilities, working on formation alignments and things of that nature. You get the offense on the other field right now, kind of going half speed through sets and base stuff and just trying to get everything cleaned up. They're canning a lot over there, so they're probably working on a lot of their audible calls, getting into and out of the right sets based on the formation that the defense is showing. And if you didn't notice right there on that other side of that field right there, Trent Sherfield just caught that ball with the first team O over there working on installation. So we may see some Trent Sherfield today working as wide receiver 3. He has been having a pretty good camp so far. That'll be very interesting to see how that develops and how that plays out going forward. So Trent Sherfield over there with the first group, running as the wide receiver 3 right now with Ayuk and Samuel on the far field. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, Stream Elements isn't wrong. If you're enjoying, make sure you hit that like button. So that second unit over here for the 49ers defense getting some work in. Aubrey Thomas putting in some work. You'll love to see it. Diamador Lenore opposite, putting in some work. Love to see it. Dante Johnson just rotated in with the first group over here, the first team D. So again, getting a good idea right now where this team is and where people kind of stand. You got Deontay Johnson working with the first group, rotating in his cornerback 3. Sherfield running over there with the first team. They have been flipping some guys in and out, but you can see now the second team O is going in over there to do some stuff. They're rotating in. You have Gallman going in with that second team unit over there on offense currently. Sherfield just came off as the first group came off. So we may see some Trent Sherfield working in at wide receiver 3 today. That'll be really exciting. And folks, Aziz Al-Shair getting some work in on the side field, testing out the knee, going through some range of motion activities and exercises. I like it. I like it. Arden Key working opposite of Bose over here on this side. Really hoping Trent Sherfield makes wide receiver 3. He's looked good so far. He has looked good so far in camp. Really good so far. We weren't, I wouldn't say we were skeptical, but we wanted to definitely see him in person before we drew any conclusions. And after that Saturday session, it looked like he belonged out there with that wide receiver group. So you just got to keep building. If he keeps building with what he's been doing so far, it's going to be a good sign. Yeah, I agree, Jason. And that's what Shanahan was talking about. That he seems to be on track for a week 1 return or maybe even sooner. And he's just out there, he's not doing anything crazy right now. He's just working on range of motion, but it's going to be about another week or 2 before he can start doing stuff. But the fact that he's even out there in pads and he's working on some side shuffle and turning an explosion, so a little bit of change of direction stuff, that's good. Those are the things you want to see out of that guy, right? You want to see him making those small steps and those small strides to get himself back out in the field. And he's definitely going through his rehab process and his things to make sure that he's healthy and good to go.
Week 2. Yeah. My cousin's an Eagles fan, and then they already got the flights already, so they're going to go.
Go with one?
I know.
Beautiful. Nice little thing there from Trey Lance to see that ball. Let's see it, buddy.
Okay.
Nice throw. Nice throw. It is walkthroughs. It is light throughs. And, they're not going full speed through anything right now. They're working on responsibility, assignment, what they're supposed to be covering on the set or what they're seeing, etc. So this is all good so far. Looking good. Really looking forward to this practice getting turned up here in a little bit and the intensity level ratcheting up. We won't be able to show you any of that, but we will be able to talk about it later. So that's going to be exciting. For sure. For sure. Looking good, boys. Looking good. Team's looking good. Working on their shell coverage here. Rotating back as the ball snapped. Nice little blitz package over there. To Vaughn Wilson coming off the edge. Oopsie daisy. Sorry about that, guys. Got about 2 minutes left, folks. 2 minutes. 2 minutes is about, I think, about all I'm going to be able to show you. So after this, they're going to get out of period 1, and they're going to be into periods 2, 3, and 4, and no cameras for periods 2, 3, and 4, just for period 1, which is going to be just this aspect of practice where you get the offense working on some basic install and just cleaning up things that they need to do, defense working on, alignment and things like that based on offensive formation, packages, receivers, and things of that nature. Their blitz schemes and things of that nature based on the alignment and things like that. So you see there, first group kind of shifting all around. So yeah, looking good so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. You got Robbie Gold doing Robbie Gold things out there in the distance. He's having a good practice today, just chilling and hanging out. Not doing a whole lot, but you know, what are you supposed to be doing? When you got Wisniewski and Pepper over there just doing their thing. Gold in the back over there. You love to see it. Suddy's getting some reps now with the third team over there with the offense because they got about a minute left. Minute left here of period 1. DJ Jones getting loose. I love it. Aubrey Thomas working on some hand fighting over here. In the placement. Yes, you sir. You saw him right. You saw him there. Verrett. You got Shark out there as well with Mosley. If you're just tuning in, probably know what's going on. If you're just tuning in, you got Deontay Johnson, who's been rotating in as the third corner in the first group with the first team defense. Aubrey Thomas and Diamond Lenore taking snaps with the second team group over there. And then, that's what I was just showing right now. And then you had Trent Sherfield working as wide receiver 3 with the first team during walkthroughs.
They didn't want to get rid of him at all, but send him to the Niners, they didn't want to do that.
All right, folks, we got about 12 seconds left, so I'm going to tune off now. We're going to sign out for right now. Anything that we can post, we will, but for the most part, it's going to be radio silence from us on the YouTube in terms of actual posts. We'll be seeing you all a little bit later. We have not seen Hurd yet, but the offense is working exclusively on that opposite side of the field, and it's a nice little cluster. So tough to see. We're going to get to see him here in a little bit. So we'll be back at the end of training camp to give you a nice little breakdown. We'll see y'all then. And, yeah, be safe, faithful. Be safe, Cutback crew. We'll see y'all in a little bit.
Crisscross. Yeah, baby.